What am I waiting for? And I'm watching that wee pear. Watching that fruit slip away. Sure, it's probably fine. But the screams go on and on and on and on. And oh, wait, what's this in my pocket? Is to be a cheeky little hand grenade. I throw it away, far away. Oh no, wait, that's too far away. Went straight over a garden fence, that's too far away.
It's Reegan and Pete coming back for Class Episode 2. And we have one announcement to say before we start to kick off the podcast, is that Reegan Episode 3 has hit. It's weird when we talk about it on the podcast. It's been out for quite a while, but as a fact within the podcasts being released, it's now out. So Pete, you got to play for the first time your lead role in the series. Theatre, we're not students, are we? When we do Amdram, we're theatre.
Just theatre lovies, aren't we?
Yeah, theatre lovey. Christian. Yeah, set in our no, I'm going to dox us, aren't I? A theatre. It's not near us.
A local-ish, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? The one thing we know is that it's not a space theatre.
Yes,
It is
yes.
a Earth
theatre. 1,000 years in the future.
Yeah.
Featuring a for me at least, beloved enemy that we haven't seen since the Russell T Davies era when it made its first appearance. But yeah, go and check it out because it was a lot of fun to record. There's a little podcast section at the end where we all have a nice little chat. But hopefully very soon, episode 4 will be in the works.
Yeah.
But yeah,
everybody down first.
Huh?
We just got to tie everybody down.
I think we've got
first.
everyone.
We've got everybody tied.
Donna's going to be talking to her mother about childcare, but
Really?
I think we've had everyone else confirm in the chat.
Beautiful.
The only thing that this isn't really a spoiler. It's just there is a character in it. There's a character in it that I haven't yet properly cast, only because I need to check with Jamie if he can do the accent.
Oh, brilliant.
And I had in my mind, because the whole idea is that it's like this almost like oil baron rich guy.
Yeah.
And within the context of our world and how things are going, it would make sense if they were perhaps Russian.
Yeah.
And I need to check with Jamie if he can actually do a Russian accent. It doesn't have to be Russian, but I just felt it would kind of work. And
it works for his character.
And kind of bubbly, but very kind of steadfast in some very dated views and procedures. So hopefully he might drop me an audio file at some point and we can kind of look at that. But yeah, either way, we're going to have a lot of fun, hopefully, recording episode 4. But we are tackling tonight episode 2, the coach with the dragon tattoo. Is that a play on the girl with the dragon tattoo?
Although, I don't really know the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Me neither.
But I don't think any part of the plot is in any way similar.
No,
I assume they just came up with this idea of this character and were like, oh wait, we'll spin that. Yeah, because I don't think it's got any relationship to each other.
Wait, you telling me that there's no giant dragon thing that skins people alive and just throws their skin against the wall comedically like
as
a
far
flannel?
as I'm aware. As I say, I don't really know it.
No,
but
we'll reach out to our community, guys and gals. Comment in the comment section.
Does the girl with the dragon tattoo
have a big old badly animated dragon?
Oh, it's so bad.
It's so bad, but we'll get to it. Because first we've got a really very cool interior shot montage cut with other things of Ram's prosthetic leg.
We do.
That is
I loved this shot. I thought
this
is really good. So initially, when it first started, I was like, oh yeah. It took me just a millisecond to think, where are we right now? And then I was like, oh shit, we're in his leg.
And we get kind of the muffled sounds from outside.
Yeah, we can hear people.
Yeah, it's a
shit.
very cool shot.
Someone said, is it? Who is it that says I've got socks? It's Charlie, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I've got socks. Is trying to help him, and he's not answering.
there is, I think it might be later in the episode, but there is or maybe the next episode, but there is a point where Ram's just in a corridor and he's just pulling up his sock, and there's just people milling around.
Oh yeah,
like he doesn't give a fuck who's seeing this.
No, literally, like, I mean, in this episode he has a shower, doesn't he? And doesn't go, oh, maybe I'll just, keep my towel next to me just in case somebody walks in.
Yeah.
But this poor fucker's never going to wear shorts again.
No.
I mean, I love the fact that the Doctor fixed his leg, and it's quite it's canon for the Doctor that he hasn't actually thought this through and gone,
no.
Shit, mate, this guy can't wear shorts ever again, otherwise he's going to be grabbed by the government.
He's
trying to find out how this prosthetic leg has been made.
He's no longer got Clara or the cue cards. So.
No, yeah, exactly. He's just like, yeah, sure, you can have this leg with like visible interior meshwork.
Yeah. From a civilization presumably
Eons
leagues ahead
yeah.
of what we can do.
But I think even at this very moment where he's pulling his sock up, he's just by the sidelines of a game, isn't he?
Oh, yeah,
so he's in complete view of many, many people.
Yeah. We've also got a very Moffat moment, semi kind of Sherlocky, with all the kind of text messages floating around visually on screen.
100%.
I've just got a note here that just says Ram's dad. I feel like that's going to be a...
Ram's dad.
Ram's dad.
We stand Ram's dad. We love Ram's dad. But also, why is... no, wait, I take that back. No, I was going to say, why is Ram's dad at the game? But then I remembered that Ram's going through a lot right now, so your dad would probably be there.
Yeah, but he was there even before that.
Oh, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Is he involved in the coaching?
No.
Why is he there?
I mean, Ram's girlfriend was there, but it is on school grounds, isn't it? Because the coach...
Yeah. So why is this
what does Ram's dad do as a profession where he's
do?
allowed to just leave work halfway through the day and
watch
see
his kids football coaching? I don't know. Either way, yeah, weird.
I'll say I did notes better on the third episode, but with this, it's literally just thoughts.
Okay, cool.
So I'm hoping that the thoughts I've written here will conjure up what's actually happening in the episode, but I don't know. Oh yeah, Ram's at coaching and is failing to make passes and kicks and stuff, and the coach is yelling at him.
Yeah.
Doesn't he make he makes a very nasty comment about like playing with your mind instead of your cock or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Presumably in reference to the coach having, I suppose quite rightly, made the connection that Ram may be playing off because of the fact that his girlfriend isn't there, but obviously missing the mark that there's now a more physical element that's causing him to not play so well. Have you ever had a PE teacher like this? I feel like we've talked about this on the podcast before.
My PE teachers weren't too bad, to be
No,
fair.
no. I had a PE teacher that was like the sergeant from Full Metal Jacket. He was an and I say was because he has to be dead. He absolute cunt. And he would, with the rather larger members of the, I was about to say PE troop, we were like a travelling performers of the class. He would say horrible things like "you're fat and you're going to die early" and things like that. Things that to him he thought was quite motivational, but no. Because also this wasn't during the period where anyone in that class has taken PE as an option. This was when we had to do it.
Compulsory PE.
As a compulsory unit. And I remember, I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast, and I think I have, because when I told you, you quite rightly looked quite concerned. But when I started to have things like heart palpitations and things like that, he came over to me one time when I was having a particularly bad one and took my pulse by the neck, the neck instead of the wrist. And he just said, Alex, you should be dead.
Yeah, no, I remember you saying.
And like, bastard,
what the fuck?
That's not reassuring.
In no way helpful in this situation. If you feel a kid's pulse like that, you'd be like, okay, let's just go and have a rest. Let's go and sit down.
Yeah.
You clearly had like no way of
no bedside manner.
No bedside manner at all. Our PE teachers were all right. I think the worst thing is when we ran cross country, we literally like ran out of the school and were like, genuinely running in the country.
Oh, nice. So you did it like.
We did
because my dad used to describe that he used to do it like that. So you did proper
cross country.
Proper cross country.
I was not very fast. I was good. I'm good at speed in short distances. I'm a good sprinter. I am not built for endurance.
Okay.
And I was always at the back, and the fucking guy would chase us with stinging nettles at our
What?
ankles. To like, he was teasing, but it was also not teasing at the same time.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't.
It was making. It made me go faster, but I did not enjoy it.
No. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
That's rough.
Well, as far as being told you should be dead it's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't saying it like a suggestion for an element of my life. Like, Alex, have you considered being dead?
Have you considered being dead right now? Yeah.
But no, to all intents and purposes, medically, apparently, I should have been dead. Joke's on him, especially now, probably.
Especially now. We get back chat from. What do you call them? Are they deputy coaches?
Yeah, I don't know the relationship here because it feels like
Is he an assistant coach?
with the way that our main antagonist coach talks to him, it sounds like he's lower rank.
Yeah,
in
he
it.
must be like I don't know. He must be an assistant coach, right? But Ram calls him coach later on. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
but either way,
He seems to be nicer because he's like, give him a break.
Yeah.
His girlfriend's missing.
and after Ram's pissed off, he says like, "Don't you ever talk down to me
down,
in front of
yeah.
the players." To which then the other coach says, "You need to lay off the roids."
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Where's this come from?
And then
The guy's built, but he's not roids built.
no, and he's not exactly wearing an outfit that would lend to being able to examine if someone.
No,
was.
yeah, exactly.
Although I suppose we don't know how long these two have been teaching together.
That's very true.
We don't
and
know.
I suppose it does kind of make sense later on when we find out that he got quite big quite quick.
Yeah,
So
and also this is, I hate the fact that even when I was at school, hearing stories from my dad that like a shared shower space was a thing
awful.
without curtains or anything.
Ours were like that, so I just never showered. I went to the next lesson dirty.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, I'm not doing this. This is not okay.
Ours was horrible because we had like a cubicle space that was probably big enough to accommodate maybe 4. No subdivisions, just shower heads.
Yeah.
But then it was surrounded by the peg hooks and stuff. The wall surrounded that space, so every cunt could see
guy's
you.
just looking at you getting no.
No, this isn't a fucking gladiator arena. These bastards haven't paid to see me nude.
Ours at least were like the showers were in like a kind of. So you came into the changing rooms and there were like the benches and pegs and stuff, and then there was like a little side corridor at the back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you could at least go into the
Yeah.
But then nothing there, just shower heads.
But at least you had a separate space.
Yeah. But I was the kid that would always get to PE early and get changed in the toilets before everybody rocked up.
Ah, fair.
Because our PE sessions were normally in the middle of the day. Because that's helpful. So it would be after break and then into lunch. So I would get there early and then wait until the very end and the last fucker had gone. Then I'd get changed.
That's fair.
I was like, nah.
Well, I say I feel like I could have avoided this rather. Well, it wasn't. I don't know. I feel like I handled it with quite a lot of tact and just confidence and just walked away from it. But when our school was right next to, I don't know if they still have them, a place called Goals.
No idea.
So they were a separate business, but some of them were based on next to the schools, and they were just a series of football pitches, but the public could still go and hire out a pitch and stuff. They were just next to the school, but the school used them as part of their football curriculum.
Yeah.
And to get there, the guys from the guys' changing rooms had to file past the girls' changing rooms. And as we were going past, one of my slightly more cunty friends decided to go and pull down my shorts in front of them, but they misjudged the thickness of the material and pulled down shorts and underwear just in front of a line of girls.
God.
And I didn't freak. I there was that maybe a half second of just, oh no, oh God, no. But then I was like, and walked off, and that was.
The miming that went along with that little jingle bit of music that just came out of your mouth, because for the people that can't see it.
Yeah, to everyone who
Beautiful.
can't see it. Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks.
That did suck. My next note is peeled man.
Peeled man.
Because the coach
Deputy coach.
Deputy coach
Yeah,
goes.
deputy coach goes for a shower.
Yeah.
Because he clearly can't wait till he gets home.
No.
Because he's literally done nothing. I don't know why he's going in the shower. Because he's just been standing there.
Hey, we don't know.
Things are hard at home.
Maybe.
Maybe things are hard at home.
To be fair, like, you know, I charge a lot of my devices at work.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So, you know, if you've got a shower,
Use it.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like a great shower, but
No.
and it gets a lot worse.
But also, as a teacher, an adult, should you be
Oh
showering?
no, that's horrific. No, I feel like they should have separate,
Yeah.
like maybe a shower in their office or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's not. He's in the kids' showers.
no.
Yeah. Skinned man.
Um,
So, what do we hear? We don't really see or hear very much, except for
well, he goes in and then he tries to confront main coach about going hard on the kids.
Yeah.
Again, and then we see the very kind of cliche horror trope of him drop what are they called? The little colourful
Cones.
Yeah, I guess.
I think we just called them cones.
Okay, but they've got the hole in them.
Yeah,
they don't
flimsy
have
little
the
plastic coney things.
Yeah,
I
okay.
I don't know.
the slalom markers or whatever.
yeah.
The
classic. Let's have
like
a
shot
PE
slow-o shot of them flying away.
Yeah.
And then the screaming and the ripping and the trickles of blood
Many blood.
heading towards the drains.
Yeah.
My next note is no fucking way all that blood is getting cleaned up that quickly. That man was literally skinned.
Yeah.
Because so that happens and then Ram walks in and we get some snap actiony shots of this skinned carcass, to which then Ram logically runs and locks himself in one of the cubicles.
Toilets, yeah.
And then has to kind of talk himself down because he thinks that he's having a trauma hallucination from what happened last
PTSD
episode.
Going on.
And then he walks out and there's oh wait, no, does he walk out and see that there's nothing, or is it later? I feel like
I think he walks out, sees nothing. Is this when he bumped into Coach?
Yeah,
because then Coach tries to squish it down the drain with his feet.
Yeah, that little bit of flesh.
Yeah, which is awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Ram can't see anything, and he's like, "Where's other Coach?" And he's like, "He's gone
forever."
Yeah, he's gone home. Now you have to leave before we break a lot of laws by me showering in the same room you're in.
Horrific.
And then we get full on butt.
Yeah.
Don't we? I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Pete, if the shredding of a man was not enough, this show's got to remind us this ain't for kids.
This ain't for kids.
This ain't Doctor Who.
We got adult butt.
Yes. Although, no, we haven't had butt. Have we had butt on Doctor Who? We've had the shot of Barrowman with the defabricator laser in front of his penis.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think
we had butt.
No. I think we almost had butt.
We nearly had butt, but no butt.
No.
I think this is the first Doctor Who butt.
No, because we've seen Barrowman like full on when he's been having sex with Yanto.
Oh
in
yeah,
the torture.
True.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Well made. We've had
ours.
butt. But yeah, just squelches some flesh down the drain, which is gonna smell very quickly. So it's bad getting away.
He'll just do what what Dennis Nielsen did. It's just chicken.
Oh, it's
just chicken.
But then we get like the weirdest like bit, don't we? Because it's like looking down behind him and he's going, "I'm in control," and then you pan down to this dragon on his butt.
And isn't it doing a little loop-de-loop?
There's some flesh like sticking to his butt by the dragon's mouth.
Oh yeah,
where she's been like eating, which is ridiculous. When we see later how he does it, so has he just stuffed his butt in it? You know what I mean?
In the carcass.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that too much.
Because we see him putting his arm in later.
Yeah. To feed.
To feed, so that's where she goes.
Yeah, but is this like the visualization of the aftermath of the feed? I don't think we need it as a visualization when we see the dragon. We're not going to be like, so So what the dragon have to do with the
dead man?
that guy? We don't need to see the blood on the murder knife,
No,
virtually.
but it's literally like there's little bits of flesh hanging from his arse cheek with like this dragon face. I was like, the fuck? But anyway, let's not think about butt.
No, I mean we've got more
carcass.
nightmarish implications to talk. We've got one particular nightmarish implication to talk about towards the end of this episode, but we'll get there. So
You'll have to remind me when we get there.
yeah, no, I've got it.
I thought you've got it written down there.
I've got you. I've written the half-baked explanation. It's not even baked. These ingredients are still in their packets. The explanation that just every cunt forgot or is just ignoring what happened at prom. Now,
But
within the context of the story, I think it's half-baked. But I do also like that I feel like there's a tiny bit of commentary going on here, where if you're thinking about like the horrific things that are going on all the time in the world, and people just go about their day-to-day lives as if that's not happening.
Yep.
I don't know if that's what you got.
I would have. I mean, yes. If we think about it like that, yes. But at my face value when I first saw it, I was like, oh yeah, this is just a trope that happens throughout. Like, because if you think of any episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so many people have seen these fucking vampires, and yet they just carry on with the, so many weird things happen to that school, and they just carry on. So I think it's just a bog standard sci-fi supernatural
but isn't
trope.
Buffy that's set in but Coal Hill School still accommodates younger students. Isn't Buffy all like older teens? I haven't seen any Buffy.
The characters that you like, it's a high school.
Yeah. And also with the kind of comparison I made, the difference there being is that although these horrific things that are happening should be taken more note of, they tend to be overseas or not in the fucking building that you're going to day to day.
Yeah.
Surely some of these students would have been like, you know what, I'm going to pull a sickie.
Yeah, I'm not coming in today.
Because the way that Charles is talking about this is the next day.
Is it the next day or is it a week or so? Because I'm sure that they say that his girlfriend's been missing for a week or two.
Oh, okay. So then why is he making this observation now?
Because he's really weird.
Because he's really weirdly written.
To be fair, a lot of them are.
Yeah, they are.
The main characters are written weird. Like, I like them for the most part.
Yeah.
But some of their stuff is weird. And I think it works for him, though, because he is an alien.
Yeah.
And sometimes he does more alien than Doctor Who, which I quite enjoy.
But I feel like he's also a smart alien and shouldn't be making this observation now. If, like you say, it's been at least a week since. Yeah. Is it Rachel?
Rachel.
I think it is Rachel.
Yeah. Rachel.
Got exploded.
Exploded.
Yeah. I think I've talked to you about this before, and you've come to Tanya's defense, which fair, but I still take my stance that she's meant to be. She's pitched as not just intelligent, but intelligent above her age. So she's been bumped a couple of years.
3 years, I think, below them.
Yeah. And yet she's the one who's posing the idea of the butthole as the name for the Time Fisher, whereas everyone else is being slightly more mature about it. But
it's because she's a kid.
Yeah.
And I think in some ways, calling it something silly is probably making it less real and more manageable to cope with in your brain.
Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Fair.
If you call it something silly, then it's not a big scary tear in time and space. It's a butt.
Fair. Okay.
And butts are always funny, as we discovered earlier with Dragon Butt.
Fair. Okay. No. Okay. I think I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Nice.
Oh, this is where I've written Ram's just getting his leg out in the corridor.
Yeah, he literally is.
Because he's walking around and all of them are making like observations and comments and stuff about Rachel and because he's being a bit kind of cold with everyone.
Valid.
Fair. But yeah, I'm just getting a leg out. Which I wouldn't usually be opposed to, but I feel like here you're going to draw more questions than not.
Literally going to go, yeah.
And we also get that cut with Miss Quill walking with the head teacher saying that she's got an inspector coming along. Yeah. An inspector coming from Ofsted to see how well she teaches, and she's like, I don't want to be inspected, bitch, essentially. Don't we get the comment from the head teacher that of course he's evil, he's from Ofsted. He's from Ofsted, yeah, of course he's evil, he's from Ofsted. I have no I know they came, but I have no recollection of Ofsted inspections at school.
I do, but only because my mum was a teacher.
Oh, okay.
So I had more of the. Yeah, I had more of her stress at home going.
Oh, okay. Was it really that?
Yeah, a lot of it rides. Yeah, a lot of whether or not you're allowed to do certain things at school rides on your Ofsted inspection. It's,
wow,
it's intense. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fair. Wow, I'm sorry. I don't know if I've told you. I had a spell where I was going to be. Well, I was training to be a teacher.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Does Ofsted only cover? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Thank you. But do they only cover all the way up until secondary school, or are they in college as well? Because that would have been the level that I was planning to teach.
I'm not sure.
Teach at.
I think it's only up to like sixth form. I don't think there's any Ofsted for. There might be another type of.
Surely there is some
There's
kind
some
of inspector board or
body,
something like that.
But I don't know if it's Ofsted.
Okay. You may love this. For one of the teaching sessions that I was doing, and I was teaching animation, so there was no reason why I should have turned up like this, but I just turned up dressed like the 10th Doctor.
Fantastic. I enjoy that.
And I did do the right class. Are we sitting comfortably? Like, it's fucking amazing.
Did any of them get it?
No.
Oh.
Which is even more absurd for animation students. Surely
some of them would have been a Whovian nerd.
No.
The fuck is wrong with
I
them?
walked into the wrong class.
You did. That's why you left.
No, I actually left. I don't mind being open about this, but when I did, because I had to do a certain amount of hours, teaching, or being like a teaching assistant, alongside with a, it sounds mental. It was a once a week for 2 hour in an evening course for 2 years, and then I could teach.
That sounds very weird. I don't understand that.
That is literally just, I don't want to do the maths, but that's just 2 times 365. And that's how many hours I needed to do that course for. And then I could be a fucking teacher.
That's odd.
Yeah. But yeah, everyone there just felt like they had more. I was the youngest there by far. And I got a bit of imposter syndrome.
Oh,
just,
dude.
Yeah.
I reckon you'd have done it. Smashing job.
Yeah, but then this may not be.
This may not have happened.
Well, this wouldn't have been a thing because I would have been Dartford based, which
and sitting there marking. Gross.
Yeah, well, how much marking is there in animation?
Nothing.
Yeah. So,
but I enjoy the banter that we get between Quill and the headmaster.
Yes, and
their relationship feels very easy,
and we do get,
despite Quill's spikiness,
we do get that explored a bit in this episode as well.
Yeah.
I think I've got it written down here. The headmaster makes a comment about something being parallel to marriage, but I don't know if that's further down.
I think it is, yeah. I think it's after her first inspection. Yeah.
Man's just got a skin bag in his fucking office.
Yeah.
Our coach boy. Why has he? This happened presumably the day before.
Why has he kept him?
Why is it still there?
I don't know.
Just go home.
Take it home.
Take it to. I'm not advocating for the disposal of body parts. I can't be, but take it to any river or just
get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The where he puts them later is just bizarre.
Yeah.
Especially because he's trying to pack it in later. It's like someone's going to open that lid and see that. Silly fucker.
Do you want ants? Because this is how we get ants.
Yeah. Yeah, but isn't he changing Ram from first to second team?
Yeah, and he's saying there isn't a third team.
Buck up.
Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, it's quite accurately put, especially from what I experienced in PE. I just don't think that's fun.
No.
The culture that.
No, it's not. I mean, I know it's getting them ready.
Yeah.
For a very, very competitive line of work that is unforgiving.
Yeah.
But he's a kid. He's got very horrible extenuating circumstances going on, regardless of whether he knows she's dead or not.
Yeah.
Missing is still scary.
Yeah.
And it's what I don't get is that the lad is clearly like, especially in the first bit where they're playing footy, he's clearly limping. Not bad, but he is limping.
Yeah.
And no one says a word.
No. It's
No one
not.
says,
I think
"Oh,
Ram's dad
you
is
need physical therapy or whatever."
Ram's dad is the one who questions it further down the line.
Yeah.
Asking if it's physical, but
Yeah. But like, if you're star player, because we're assuming that he was the star player, right? I know. He was
yeah,
on
I
the
think
first
he
team
was.
and stuff.
He was high up there. He was considered like the sport jock, and
Why aren't you looking after your star player?
I don't know.
Like, you don't just drop him in the mud.
I mean,
I know he's a cunt, this guy, but you know.
Yeah, and also, and not to wash away anything that this guy's saying or the kind of beratement that he's putting on Ram, but he also has stuff going on.
I mean, yes, he does. He does have stuff going on.
There's quite a lot of anxiety-inducing stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Although I feel like even me coming almost to his defense, it's shown later in the episode that there's no remorse for the things that he has to do. So yeah, fuck this guy. I'm going back on what I said. We get a lovely Russian cleaner. She seems like a very down to earth. I had a dinner lady like this.
Yeah.
She seemed like that she was just up for just being very real and not hiding that people just do things, and you know that you can talk to students like they're human beings. I like the exchange where she opens up that she used to be an accountant in back home, and she lost everything. Yeah. Unfortunately, we get. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, no. Well, because it's just nice for the kids to know that they're human as well.
Yeah.
It's nice, like, because there's such a weird barrier between them. So, yeah, but I think it's lovely. Really, really sweet that they're just kind of chatting. Because when I first saw it, I had assumed that they had done this before, and like chatted before. But I think later on, Ram goes, "Oh, I met this really lovely cleaner." Or is she a cleaner? Yeah, no, she's a cleaner. Yeah. I met this really lovely cleaner, which suggests that he would probably have, if that was their first time and everything had gone okay, he probably would have found her again and like have another little sneaky fag break.
But unfortunately, it is not to be because
we see a big scary thing.
We do. Do we see little bits? The thing? I feel like we see bits of thing. Yeah,
we might not see the full, but yeah, we see some.
And Ram gets absolutely
fucking drenched in blood again.
In blood, yeah. She gets
yeeted,
skinned, and don't we see? Do
we see the skinning?
I think we hear it, and then Ram runs away, and then looks back, and we see what's left of this woman get like dragged out.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. This is going to sound really morbid.
No. Go for it.
What I really like about Ram being covered in blood is when the camera's on his face, you can see these two clear lines where his tears have been.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
Oh,
nice.
Because it's not just splatter and mist. Yeah. It is definitely like they've either done these tear lines or the guy's actually cried. But I just think that that's a really, really nice little detail, because he would just cry. Yeah. Exactly the same thing has just happened to him as he's trying to get over. Yeah. So I loved it. I thought it was a really nice little detail.
And he implausibly makes his way through the school to the PE department to have a shower, and no cunt sees him.
And no one's gone, "Oh, this fucker's covered in blood." Yeah. Because we have not seen a back entrance to these showers or this.
No, admittedly, we don't know the layout of Coal Hill School, and neither does the people who wrote the show.
No, they have no idea.
Because it is a Coal Hill School. It's a different fucking school.
But yeah, he's managed to make his way to the dressing rooms, changing rooms. Yeah, and is having a shower. Yeah, and weird leg again, fully on display.
And we get some unnecessary jump scare flashbacks.
Yeah, we do.
Like, I think I got the first time that happened.
It's just the Sting music as well. Fuck me. Yeah.
What have I written here? Tanya not appreciating a perfectly reasonable method of stress management. Oh yeah, that's it. Because he then regales to Tanya, I think it's over video call.
Oh yeah. Because
what he saw. Yeah. And then he must drop the fact that he was out smoking, and then she starts to berate him about, you're an athlete. Why you give them fucking hell? Man has seen his girlfriend get game ended, and then two people get eviscerated by whatever the fuck. Man can have a smoke.
She's holding him to a higher standard.
And that's not fair, yes?
I don't know.
No?
I'm very against smoking. So
Oh, okay.
I think it's daft.
Fair.
I understand that it's an addiction that sometimes you can't help it. But it's fucking daft, especially for a kid of that age who knows that smoking can increase your chances of cancer.
Yeah.
I understand older people doing it from like a time period where it wasn't necessarily as known and that kind of vibe. But in this day and age, what the fuck are people doing? We just want to live a little bit longer, right? So yeah, let's just smoke.
Yeah, I mean, but it's also
because it's clearly something he's done before. So he clearly smokes relatively regularly. It's not like he just went, you know what, I've had enough, I'm going to get a smoke. Because he was like, having not smoked myself, I don't know whether there's more than just like a stress management thing to it. Yeah. What kind of effect you get when you smoke? I mean, I took one puff and it was disgusting.
Okay.
Fucking awful.
It depends on the cigarette. I do quite like the smell of cigarette smoke.
I love the smell of tobacco smoke.
To the point of where if I'm out on a night out and people are out smoking, I'll stand downwind from them deliberately.
I don't like necessarily a cigarette smoke, but like pipe tobacco smoke, because my grandpa smoked a lot, like a fucking drain. And yeah, that's very like nice. But cigarette smoke, not my favourite.
My friend quite recently had his 18th? No. 30th. What the fuck?
That's only slightly different there, mate.
Yeah. It's 30th. But I was thinking of like a waypoint in terms of ages, and for whatever reason that was the one that came to mind first. 30th birthday party or birthday gathering, and he had a quite a nice cigar.
Nice.
For that. And yeah, that smelled pretty damn good.
Yeah, no, I'd be with Tanya.
Okay.
Maybe I wouldn't address it right here and now.
No, I feel like that'd be a later thing to maybe.
But maybe you shouldn't, especially if he's pursuing a career as an athlete.
But just time and a place.
Time and a place to bring it up.
Man was,
But I also think it's quite, in a way, bringing him back to reality, being like, "Bitch, what the fuck?"
Okay.
Grounding him a little bit again. But I don't know.
No, that's fair.
My vibe.
Why am I back up here? Fucking hell. So. My notes.
Is this the bit where he asks her why she's not asking him about it?
What about
Rachel? Yeah. Is this that bit?
Possibly. Because
does she find out about Tanya's dad?
I've got that further down as a note, so I think that might be a wee bit later. Oh yeah, I've got the because we go back to the bin where Coach is like shoving body parts in, and I've written a note that says this area's council cleaners really overworked on their bin rounds. It's clean, very clean. Even one of the kids makes a comment on how it's overly clean.
Yeah.
I do like because there's that confrontation. Yes, because Ram and Tanya go
to the
late at night, and then we get she throws it around a couple of times during this episode. That the process of her leaving home is just an impossible one because of how strict her mum is. And Coach is just there.
Coach is just at school.
Yeah.
Which
is
Tanya
he a Krillatane? What?
Maybe.
This episode would have been better had he been.
Yeah, if he had been a Krillatane.
I feel like they were missing an absolute vibe back because it's the same setup, same setting. You could have just bought the Krillatane back.
Absolutely.
Are you telling me that every single Krillatane wandered into that kitchen and then got game ended by K9? Like, there's got to be one
There's got to be someone out there
that was going for the master flank to try and cut everyone off.
Yeah, that would have been really fucking cool.
But no, we get what we'll explore later. But we do get Tanya berating Coach on.
I enjoy that she calls him out.
Yeah, is a coach really a teacher?
Yeah, like damn.
I do also feel like this could be then circle back to me becoming a media teacher. And you're really a teacher, Alex.
But what I'm all students will always clap back at a teacher You'll always get it. But what he says to her, if I never see you again,
oh yeah,
my
the
life
percentage
will
of
be 30 to 35% better.
Now,
that is abuse from an authority figure. That
Yeah.
is verbal abuse from an authority figure.
he's literally saying, if you die,
I'd be great.
my life,
I'd be better.
my life would be nearly half better.
Yeah.
Now,
I was like, oh my god.
the percent I've written down here and we don't have to do the maths, but the percentage of life improvement after the above comment does not correlate with what happens in their life.
No, that's true.
But we'll get there. I've just got again Ram's dad.
Ram's dad, because hasn't he picked him up at this point? Is he?
Yeah, I think we've got a scene with him in the car and Ram's having
Ram's crying.
a bit of a fair breakdown over all of this.
Valid.
And
please, can people stop making me talk about it?
Yeah, because doesn't he say like she's dead? And Ram's dad's trying to.
Yeah, Ram's dad's like, no,
we don't know that.
We don't know that. Yeah, it's fucking sad.
Yeah, it really is.
I think, to be fair, I think Ram's probably the best actor of this bunch.
Yeah.
I think he's brilliant. He's given a lot to deal with as a character.
Yeah.
I think he's very good. And that little scene is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Where are the police?
Where the fuck are the police?
We've had two people,
two missing people,
go missing.
Yep.
And I know that I feel like I think it's maybe said. I don't know if it's said in this episode or maybe the previous one, but Unit does have a name drop.
Yeah.
Because
Unit must be keeping an eye on Coal Hill School.
Well, no, not at this point.
Oh wait, yeah, no.
Because this is during the Unit.
Oh yeah.
Is it ever explained in Whittaker's era what the fuck happened, or are they just like Unit's gone?
I think they're just like Unit's gone. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think anything. It's probably going to come out as like, oh, it's funding. But yeah, no, this is in the absence of, because what's her name? Oh, Tanya's trying to hack it.
Yes, and I think I've written further down, why doesn't she just use the Buffalo password that Mickey uses to try and get in?
Because she doesn't know that.
No, that is fair.
You're just going through a list of random
all the animals
until you get to Buffalo. I mean, to be fair, if you're going alphabetically, it's not going to take you too long.
No, that's fine. But I've also written not just the police there for the disappearances of the two in this episode, but also for Rachel as well.
Yeah. Why aren't they asking him questions?
Or just a general investigation within the school.
Yeah, there should be.
Or general police presence.
Yeah.
But no.
No, nothing.
And
these disappearances will be reflecting badly with Ofsted.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Have
we had that yet?
Yes, because I've got
moment where she yeets a fucking stapler at him.
Yes, because I've got I've written down, and I don't know when this happens in the episode, so it's a bit of a rubbish note, but our Sherlock rundown from Quill about the inspector. Yes, no, I do, because she's talking to, I think, Charles about the inspector, and then we get like snapshots of the inspector talking about his trousers and how like
because she's convinced it's not an inspector.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's going to be evil. We've got to make sure everything's and she's saying about how the suit's new, but the hemlines are 4 years old or some shit. And his hands, his hands don't have a callus from writing.
On the second finger, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right? Second. How do you? I write like that.
Oh, you write like that? Oh,
yeah.
I write like that.
Nah, yeah. So
again, no one's seeing this.
Shit. But yeah, I've got Quill's freak out as the next note.
Because we're back in the classroom, aren't we?
And he's just intently staring
at her, and like obviously fake writing. And she just keeps staring, doesn't she? And then eventually she just fucking
lobs
yeets this stapler at him,
Mm.
which no one reacts to.
No.
Right? If a teacher, well, to be fair, one of my English teachers would frequently yeet a blackboard rubber. So old school, so wooden back with felt.
Yeah.
He would yeet that at whoever wasn't paying attention.
Fucking hell.
Everyone would go, fucking hell. Someone throwing a stapler at an Ofsted inspector, your teacher throwing a stapler at an Ofsted inspector, especially with these 4 kids that have just been tasked with the saving of humanity, surely you'd be a little bit more like, oh shit, it would make you jump.
Yeah.
And no one reacts. And then she storms up to the fucker and like grabs him, and no one reacts.
I didn't realise, and because there's not that much in terms of years between you and I, is there?
I don't know. How old are you?
I'm nearly 30.
Oh, I'm 32.
So not.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. I honestly thought that like teachers throwing shit at students was
No.
really.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Frequent.
Holy shit.
Not often at me.
Well, no.
I mean, I don't think I got anything thrown at me, but yeah.
What the? Jesus Christ.
He was an old school guy too, and he would have this. He broke a fucking ruler. Smack.
God.
Yeah.
Maybe just with our school, well, at least primary, Church of England primary school, maybe just like the thought of being damned forever was punishment threat enough.
Oh, this is secondary school for me.
Bloody hell.
Right. We had one teacher. Oh god, I loved this man like to death. I thought he was wonderful. His can we name drop? Yeah, his name was Mr. Cottrell. I love you, sir. You were fucking great. But there was this one lesson where I don't know if he was just in a really bad mood as well, but everyone was kind of fucking around, and he lost his temper and like slammed his chair down and stormed out like halfway through the lesson. So we were just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
So we just kind of chilled until the thing, and then he didn't come back. Like,
okay.
For ages. And then when he did come back, he was in the biggest foot cast and on crutches. He had thrown this chair down onto his foot and severed off 2 of his toes.
Oh my god.
He'd gone back into the staff room, took his shoe off, and his shoe was like full of blood.
Fuck.
Like, oh no.
What, and just
So
the rage he hadn't felt the pain.
Yeah, no, he just walked off it. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But like, yeah, he fucked his foot and he came back in hobbling on these crutches. And then when he finally came back to class with like us, he started handing out chocolates going, I'm so sorry, I lost my temper. And we're like, dude, you've kind of like severed your foot. We should be the ones apologising to you for, for
driving you to
this point.
My god.
We had some nutty people. I loved it. But yeah.
Yeah, the discipline was in your school was very different to ours. We had, I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast before. Our main school block was literally just a block, and it was 3 stories high. And I remember I was in a lesson in one of the classrooms at the top floor, and there was a girl, I'll name drop her, Rebecca. I love you. You were such an agent of chaos. For whatever reason, she was like, those big blue trays of multicolored pencils.
Yes.
She, for whatever reason, was like, this doesn't belong in the classroom. This belongs out the window.
No fucking way.
And she threw the entire thing out the window. And I could only imagine, because this was where that window faced out into what was essentially like a large courtyard corridor between the new building we were in and the older building. I can only imagine the rain of death that came down.
All these fucking pencils.
All these pencils and the fucking container as well. Holy shit.
Yes, Rebecca.
But yeah, no such discipline was dealt out to our students. I can tell you that.
Brilliant. Where were we?
Yeah, so Quills freak out.
Yeah.
And the bizarre... Yeah, because the head teacher then... We get the smash cut to the head teacher being like, I don't even know what some of these swear words mean.
Yeah.
But I have written down here, this is the bit where he talks about marriage, but I can't remember what
I think he says...
prompts him to say that.
I can't remember. I think it's Quill essentially refusing to do what she's supposed to do as a teacher.
Yeah. But...
I can't remember. But yeah, he essentially alludes to the fact that a teaching relationship between a head teacher and a teacher is like marriage.
Well, I felt like it was more specific to Quill as opposed to just generally.
I think he essentially says he likes her, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He likes
There's a
the
weird
fact that-
pause where he kind of looks at her and...
Yeah, I think essentially because she is so very different to what a normal teacher should be, I think he probably finds that quite refreshing.
Maybe I get the sense that he likes a dominant partner. Because Quill, I imagine, would be.
Yeah, 100%.
And fair play to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, fair.
Yeah,
She's an attractive lady.
very much.
this is the bit where we've got Tanya trying to hack into Unit.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm skipping around here, but my next note is Holy Beans on Toast, the death of the headmaster, and his skin just being launched against the wall.
I felt really bad. I wasn't expecting that to happen.
But there is a long pause where those bastards should have left. There is the kind of horror trope of them just like, oh my God. For the podcast listeners, shock and horror on their faces, but no movement.
Because hadn't they gone to him to do like old school Scooby-Doo investigations? Because they're like, look, we're not getting anywhere with Ram, we're not getting anywhere with Unit, but surely that there's, now that there's a... Oh, wait, no, isn't it Tanya saying... No. Yeah, Tanya's saying, I believe Ram. Charlie and April are like, oh, but it might not be real. So Tanya's like, okay, let's find some proof that it's real. Your mate's with the head teacher, let's go and ask him where this cleaner is.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, wait, how did you know that there was a cleaner missing?
Oh, no, he says, how do you know it was a she?
That's it.
Yeah, because that's what...
Yeah, no, because he just gives out the info. He's like, yeah, well, no, one of our cleaners didn't turn up today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, is she okay? Oh, how did you know she was a she? But why he would give out that information so willingly that's not legit. That wouldn't happen. He'd be like, it's not really any of your place, is it, kids? Off you go back to class. But yeah, and then
that's for the police that aren't here.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're like staring behind him, aren't they? Because the rip's appearing.
Well, we do get that little bit just before where he's saying, "I am on your side," and I know you don't believe that, but with majority of teachers, it is usually true.
We are trying to help, yeah. Which I think is really sad.
Yes, because he does
gets completely
utterly eviscerated.
Yeah, because I don't know. I'm assuming it's just because of where he happens to stand. That it gets him rather than one of them, like because he's physically closer to said oosty beastie.
And it isn't immediate because I think it's cutting between other things, but then we get that horrible shot where he's on the floor and this thing has
this thing's got his fucking foot and his claws in his face.
Yeah,
obviously being skinned alive is not pleasant, but
no.
Kudos to the actor. That is some harrowing looks right there. And I was like, this is supposed to be the funny nice guy. He's being completely murdered. But yeah, and then he gets skinned. Gets the fucking place is a mess. And then when they come back after they have eventually run away, spotless. Well, not spotless.
Who in the fuck is cleaning up this blood?
The dude, the coach.
No.
It has to be.
Okay, but no.
I know, no, but it is, isn't it? Has to be him.
But why
Unless
was he...
Big Beastie Dragon is going around and going licking it all up.
But why... Isn't this quite a short period of time where between them running away and then...
It's got to barely be 15
Was he just hiding in the waste paper bin?
What? Well, the dragon, he whispers, doesn't he? Like, oh, he's going there for our feet.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
I'm not saying it is impossible the speed at which he has cleaned this up.
It is also possible this episode is just badly written.
I mean, maybe.
It's not the best. I don't know. Before I say this, and I'm sorry if you hold this episode in quite high regard in terms of class, but for me personally, it's not.
It's not up.
It's
there.
not. It's not the best.
No, it's not up.
And
there.
It's about to get so much worse.
Yeah.
But this is where we get Tanya opening up about her father. And I've written a comment here because I'm not entirely sure, helpful or not.
I think, in a way, it is helpful because Ram's girlfriend's death was so uncommon. It doesn't happen.
No.
That death doesn't happen. There's no way she can relate to that specifically.
Yeah.
But what she can relate to is the loss of someone she loves. So she does.
Yeah.
Because she's aware that at the moment he feels completely and utterly alone in this. I think it's yeah.
Okay, fair. For me,
I don't know. I think sometimes people want to know that somebody else has been through something similar.
Okay. Maybe I'm a minority then because I hate when people do that.
Well, when people do the...
Yeah, like, but this is what I've been through, but like my mum, and this may make me sound very self-involved, but just with the way that my mind works. It's very difficult for me to, if I'm going through something, to appreciate anything outside of that in the moment, at least.
Fair enough. Yeah.
She used to just do the, people have it way worse than you elsewhere.
No, that sucks.
Yeah, I just like, I don't need. That's not helpful.
That is ridiculous, because then in that regards, there's no point me complaining about a broken ankle when people are dying.
Yeah,
in other
it still
countries.
hurts.
It's at the moment physically that still fucking hurts.
Yeah,
you can't. I think that if that's what your mum's saying, that's awful, because you can't compare that, but you can share.
Yeah.
And at that point with Ram, he wasn't willing to talk about it.
Yeah.
And he said, "I appreciate you not making me talk about it." But to have someone then say, "This is what's happened to me."
Yeah.
You're not on your own.
No, it's
in
less
way,
dismissive than the example I gave.
Oh yeah, it's in no way does Tanya belittle what he's going through.
No,
She's just saying that you don't have to feel like you're on your own. You can talk if you want to.
Yeah.
But here's an example of the fact that it can get better. It won't get back to normal.
No.
But it can get better. I think it was quite nice.
Fair. Okay.
But I can completely understand somebody with your opinion on it, because it's so unique to each individual person.
Either way, it's lovely character development between two characters that I think we talked about last time. We're sad that they don't.
Mate, the fact that they don't. But then, at the same time, it's also really lovely to have a friendship that doesn't result in a relationship.
Yep.
Because that is such an overdone thing.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, I like these two.
Yeah, me too.
Very much.
We get and fair play to her. Quill having a little bit of a perv on the coach as he's walking past. I can't remember exactly what she says.
Oh, she's muttering shit, isn't she? She's like...
but she just says something that's not particularly human in the way of appreciating someone's arse.
Doesn't she just say "not terrible buttocks"?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
And then we get Quill having the confrontation with with the inspector,
who again should not be there at that time.
No,
the school is closed.
And she asks him what he wants, and he just very sinisterly writes down and then reveals you. To which she then takes that as a desire over.
Yeah, she is so fucking brilliantly written. I like her as well. I think she's like, she's brilliant. Like, because she's just completely misread this. It's not even a human thing. And she's, just misread it and gone, yeah, okay, cool.
And we do get a little bit of a confession from her that she also likes the headmaster.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
And sad.
And sad.
Because he's just gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, and she's just, completely full on. I think she unzips his fly.
Does she?
I'm pretty sure you hear it unzip.
That. Sad.
I'm pretty sure you hear it unzip. And then he starts looking off into the back.
Yeah, because there is something behind them, although there isn't, because it's so shit. Is this where we get the reveal of what the fuck?
I think it is, yeah. Because Quill's like, oh.
I feel like they have absolutely wasted the opportunity to explore a creature that looks like a traditional Chinese dragon.
Yep.
I feel like this is not the episode they should have done it.
It looked like some... Did it even have eyes?
Yeah.
Like...
It's got like a weird kind of goldfish head.
Yeah.
With side eyes.
That's it. I was trying to place what it fucking looked like. Yeah,
it's like a weird salamander.
Salamander kind
with paper trail, tentacle bullshit.
Yeah.
Luminous green.
It's not my favourite design.
No.
To be honest.
No. It may be one of the worst CGI creatures in all of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good.
I feel like had we maybe just had, it's the Cloverfield formula where had we only ever seen a claw or like the jaws coming down and things like that, then your mind fills in the gaps of what this creature looks like. We don't need to see the full creature. Man, Ofsted boy can run.
He can fucking yeet himself, can't he? He's gone. He's like, yeah, we want you. but fuck you, and just leaves her in the dust.
Well, no, I think Quill runs first, and then he does like the kind of comedic like
Overtake. Yeah,
and then there's the overtake in the corridor. But yeah, this other dragon, because it is another dragon, is the mate of the dragon on the tattoo. Okay, so I think it cuts between these two, so it's probably best just to deal with one and then deal with the other. So we'll stick with Inspector and Quill,
who do the most ridiculous thing and go into a classroom where there is no escape.
Yes.
Go out the fucking front door. Anyway.
Well, yeah, but Pete, no one knows what the layout is.
That's
Maybe
true,
they
they
were
just got
heading
lost.
for the
They're
front
like,
door
oh,
and they just got
fuck it.
lost.
Yeah, they're in a room.
Yeah.
Shut the door and shove a desk against it.
And obviously this thing can get past that.
Smashes it down and Quill goes, shit, I've run out of ideas. What a warrior is that? I know she's like hindered by the weird thing she's got.
Yeah, because she can't fight, can she, unless Charles is in danger.
Can she not fight anything unless Charles is in danger?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Citation needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because in the next episode when she's talking to a certain individual, she's happy when Quill turns up, because then she's like, now I could do this.
Yes, you're right.
Absolutely brutal from Quill that she just is like, I've run out of ideas, so the last thing is I'm just gonna shove this guy
in front of me. Yeah.
And this is now I don't know if it is before she realizes what this guy is.
I think it is. Yeah.
You think it's before?
Yeah, I don't think she's figured out what he is.
Because there is that moment when they've kissed and she kind of pulls away and then does like a, huh.
I thought she was looking at his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the way I took it at least was that she may have like tasted like a metallic-y taste or
maybe.
something like that. I don't know. But
I don't know.
That at least would still explain why she was like, oh, he was a robot, because that wouldn't immediately lead her to believe.
Yeah,
robot.
good point. Yeah.
But either way, this guy gets grabbed and he does like a weird kind of light eye,
open mouth
scream, and then the next shot is just him or bits of him disassembled, being slid over.
And she's like, oh, yeah. But then wait, does the dragon just go?
No.
Does she run away?
Does she like smash through a window or something in the next bit?
We can't remember.
Fuck knows. Either way,
she gets away.
Yeah, and we're now.
Hooray for Quill.
We're now outside, and we've got all the kids there.
Yeah, because Tanya's arrived late again. She couldn't get out of the house.
And we've got Coach there as well.
Oh yeah, they've gone round to find him now, haven't they?
Yeah. Because there's that very kind of cringy, let's all walk together in unison to confront Coach moment.
Yeah, with the backing music as well as the song. How do we find Coach? He's disposing of the head teacher, isn't he? Because they see him
putting a skin bag in the bin.
In the bin. The very full bin. Yeah.
And
how do they confront him, or do?
I think they do, because then the other dragon turns up.
Yeah. What do they confront him about? What do they know at this point?
They've seen the
the
drawing.
Fuck yeah!
Because
Charlie's drawn what he saw in the head teacher's office.
Yes.
And then they have a group phone call, don't they?
Yeah, and they show the drawing.
And inexplicably, Ram goes, "Oh yeah, I've seen that tattoo on the Coach."
Yeah.
This episode is weak, but that is one of the weakest grabs. I don't get that.
No.
How that would be a thing.
Either way.
Yeah. Either way, they've gone to confront him because they think, oh, it must be something to do with the Coach because he's got a dragon tattoo.
Yeah.
Which is a leap to make.
And the other dragon turns up and we have that confrontation, and Coach is saying something to the effect of, I'm sorry kids that you've seen so much, and then orders the out and about dragon to murder the kids, which is initially hesitant of, but then he's like, I'll fucking scrape my arm, bitch.
Yeah,
and then
He literally just holds his arm up to like the tattoo. Holds his claws up. His claws? His fingers. Fingernails
Gangly
up.
fingers.
Because we've established, haven't we, that she was trying to get through the rip, and something went wrong, and she ended up as a tattoo.
Which
on Skinny Boy
again,
coach.
Why?
Why?
It's never established that this is anything to do with the creatures. This is just something went wrong.
Yeah. Why doesn't everything go slightly wrong when it comes
Her
to the
Oyster card was empty. She tried to get on the proverbial bus and became a tattoo?
Became a tattoo and imbued tattoo person with strength.
Oh, yeah, because we get a little bit of fluff where it's like, I was so weak. And everyone made fun of me.
And then I was big.
But now I can murder people.
Now I'm roided up. But yeah, and then it was like, yeah, but she wasn't the only one. And now I've got this other one that I can control.
Yeah. And
because she needs to feed on blood or something, so Big Dragon Boy does the dirty work, and then we see the visual of him sticking his hand into a desecrated corpse.
A chest cavity.
Yeah.
And
I think Quill does jump through a window or a door or something, because she runs and she ends up behind the kids, doesn't she? And that's how we get Dragon Boy.
I think the practical effects and, like you said earlier, the makeup department are wasted on this episode. Yes. We have got countryside style props and attention to detail, and it's just so fucking wasted in this episode. It really
is.
And then we get Ram
trying to sacrifice himself in some weird way.
Trying to sacrifice himself, but also trying to bring to the out and about dragon's awareness that this guy is literally controlling
his entire life. And although he'll never get this does bring me I'm going to say it right now, and we've never done this before on the show, but I'm going to talk about my Daft Cunt of the Week now.
What do they think they're doing? Your ham-fisted bun-bender. He's an unimaginative plodder.
Apart from losing the master and the missile, you're doing very well, Brigadier.
By helping you devise a less idiotic plan of attack of all the idiotic suggestions. You're an idiot.
You will bring a terrible retribution upon yourselves if you persist.
Shut up, you silly old fool.
You would dare to harm the great wizard Queequeg?
Charming.
Yeah, they're round the twist, if you ask me.
Okay.
I know, because it's relevant to this.
Jingle time?
Yeah, if you want. And that was the jingle. It is Ram. I know.
Right.
Because we're now getting another Ursula paving slab moment where he's saying, you could just turn her into a fucking chair.
Yeah.
And you'll have your girlfriend or wife or whatever the relationship is as an inanimate object. Yay. Again.
Yeah,
Elton would be proud.
Isn't he like, don't you know what we do to skin in this place?
Yeah.
Never. The coach is like, I'm sorry, what?
I had a really horrible thought, but I think I might leave that for a Patreon exclusive. Anyway, yeah, I think it is Ram for that suggestion.
Fair enough. It's a nice, okay, but taking it back though, it's quite a nice parallel though, where you're getting. He's not quite. Well, I don't know. I suppose next episode he kind of must be. Anyway,
but just say tapestry. Make her into a tapestry.
Make her into a tapestry.
You know, because then it's like the yearning through the glass.
Yeah.
To the memory of your loved one, not into a fucking inanimate object.
But there's a nice...
Oh, sorry, wife. I don't know where my bus pass is down the side of you. Oh, sorry. He looks changed down there.
Oh man.
No, I'm not happy.
I get that.
I know it's a stressful situation, Ram, and you're grasping at straws, but no.
I don't know if he is though. He doesn't come across that. I think he's just done.
Yeah, because he has resigned himself to this might be it.
Yeah. He's like, you might skin me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Which is quite sad.
It is.
And
Before we head on, do you have one for the week?
Ooh.
Or do you want me to revert back maybe at the end of the episode? We'll do a two-parter. Two-parter Daft Cunt of the week. We'll split it up.
I don't know. I don't know if it's April because she's just been practically fucking useless.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's reserving her energy for the later arcs of this series.
I know she's not got a heart right now, and she's come
Yeah.
to terms with that and shit. I just don't like her.
No, she is.
But
She doesn't get better.
No, she doesn't.
No.
She really doesn't. But
Even
I
when
don't think
they're-
she's done anything completely offensive.
No, she's just
In
very
this episode,
bland.
She's just, in this episode at least, she is just pointless.
Mm.
I don't know if I've Everyone's offended me a little bit in this episode, to be honest.
Fair.
I don't know if I've got one specifically.
Oh, okay. Fair play. Yeah, I've just got, again, how the fuck are the school explaining all of these disappearances.
I know, man. Like,
But yeah,
how are they explaining that the head teacher has disappeared from his office in the middle of the day?
although how much does the head teacher really do? I know. I'm calling out head teachers right now. It's fine if you do nothing. I've watched many a Greg Davis skit. I know what teachers do. But yeah,
But yeah, essentially, Dragon Boy decides to go with Ram's idea, whatever it may be, and
turn him into
pull Coachman through the rip in time.
a lazy boy.
Yeah.
We do get some very gritty kind of. I think he starts to disassemble him on the way out.
On the way out.
Although
yeah.
you don't see any blood on the paving slab. I was looking
but you
around
can
for some.
see the grabbing and the weirdness. Yeah. I also feel like the dragon shouldn't have been able to talk.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
It's random.
And even Ram was like, it can talk.
It can
That's-
talk.
That's
Yeah.
odd.
I feel like it didn't need to.
No.
It
This
clearly
is-
understood English, but I don't think it needed to be able to converse.
Now, I love this film, even though a lot of people consider it quite shit. But it hails from a similar issue, although I didn't see it until a critic pointed it out. Aragon.
I fucking love Aragon.
Fucking love Aragon.
Oh, I was so disappointed when they only did one of them.
I know, especially with that fucking cliffhanger at the end.
I loved those books so much. I loved those books. And then they cast Jeremy Irons as Brom.
Yeah.
But yes, Saphira shouldn't have been able to talk like that.
No, and it would have been more impactful had she just not, and you just got the facial features, because the critic that I was watching, he played the same scenes again, but he muted her, and you can see what she's saying verbally in the facial expressions, because it is good animation.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, this episode doesn't necessarily benefit from good animation,
No,
but how much dialogue do we really... We know that this thing's pissed off.
Yeah.
We
That's
know
all
that
it
it's
needed.
hungry. That's all we need.
There are so many other like CG characters, creatures in Doctor Who where it hasn't been able to talk, and you can tell what it's like. Vincent and the Doctor, that episode, that creature doesn't say anything, but you know exactly what it's doing when you see its face, and you see it's.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to talk.
Or the body of the beast from the Beast in the Satan Pit.
Yeah.
Where it just kind of laughs, but there's no
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
talking, and you can kind of tell when it's distressed and when it's confident.
There's
and...
no need for this dragon to talk.
No. But it does, and it's the cliche kind of...
Yeah.
And...
How does it finish?
we get some, I think we get some snapshots of what's going on with people. We get April playing some violin.
Oh yeah.
And we get her getting a call from her
from Dad and
dad.
ignoring it.
Yeah.
We
get
kind of did we miss a scene with Ram and Dad?
I've got that as a next note. So I think that's what follows immediately after.
Yeah.
We've got Ram's garden training and
That's
getting
it.
discovered by Ram's dad, and Ram confiding in his father.
Finally telling him all the weird
yeah,
shit.
we get the shot of the leg, and
Yeah. Shows him the leg, and he's clearly told him everything that's happened. And he's like, I don't care if you don't believe me, but that's what's happened.
I mean,
and his dad is perfect, and he
Yeah.
doesn't say yes or no. He just accepts that this is what his son is telling him, and it's like, okay, what do we do now? Like, do you remember
Ram's dad, man,
he's just the best.
He's so good.
He's like, he brings it back with a story of, do you remember when I used to line up your balls for you to play?
And there's a little one, you trip over them.
Yeah,
But you got better.
Get better.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was such a lovely little thing. It's clearly exactly what Ram needed, because he kicked down that fucking water bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kicked that water bottle.
But we do have one last element of this episode. We get Quill examining some of the wreckage from the Robo Boy.
Oh, we do.
And we
yes, which
see...
she's taken home and she's using a magnifying glass. I love her.
Oh my God, Moffat, go home!
I love her.
This isn't Sherlock.
No, it's genius.
And
Yeah,
we get the discovery of that this is linked to something called the Governors.
the Governors, and that's what she says. And it's like the Governors.
Oh my God,
That's it.
that's it. Yeah. And that is the end of the episode.
Pretty much, isn't it? Yeah. It's a bit shit, isn't it?
It is a bit shit. It is, and it's such a shame because, like I say, if they did something like the Krillitane,
Yeah.
literally any other creature, I feel like would be better. But again, what I said earlier, the Cloverfield formula of not showing this creature, I think it would have highly benefited from.
Yeah.
Like you say, it not talking.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of a wet fart as an episode.
It is. I mean, it had quite big boots to fill from episode 1.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was a kind of like, let's show these characters a little bit more and ease people into them. But
But I feel like, I mean, the crux of the episode of the season is that April is sharing the heart of the Shadowkin. And you immediately follow up with an episode where we don't explore that at all.
no, she literally, and she's so unbothered by it. Like, because Ram is reacting in a very expected way to seeing his girlfriend game ended.
Yeah.
She is reacting like she doesn't give a shit that she doesn't have a heart. She doesn't have a heart, Alex.
Well, she kind of does, but she kind of doesn't. It phases
It phases in and out.
in and out. But yeah, like you say, it's
But
not.
like she's
it's
just
not
sitting there, like carrying on.
a.
I know she's got this whole thing that we talk about later, where she's like, "I'm not made of glass. I can either fight
Yeah.
or not fight." Blah blah blah. But come on, there's got to be a bit of adjustment period. But then I
Yeah.
think this episode was so focused on Ram and the way he was dealing with it. I think it would have been a bit too heavy-handed to have dealing with him and dealing with her, because those are the two characters that had the worst things happen to them.
Yes, true. But I feel like there was still space within that episode to just maybe give her a little bit of
There was
something.
so much space. There was so much space.
But no, unfortunately not.
No.
But thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
Next week will be a better episode because I
Yes.
think this may actually be one of the best.
I think this is one of my favourites. Yeah.
in the run up.
Yeah, definitely.
If you have any comments, do throw them in the comment section because we will read them out on whatever episode we see them on.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God!
Wow. Okay. What happened?
We have a Twitter.
Yeah, we do.
I've forgotten things.
You forgot.
Oh man.
I mean, it's been a while.
I know, but I didn't use it. I usually use it when there's a sad bit.
Where would we have used it?
Probably when head teacher got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When head teacher got murked. That's when we would have told about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad times.
Oh well. Where the full catalogue of this series is up there. Also, fun little posts about Big Finish content, the audiobook series. There's also a poll on there for you guys to decide what we do once we finish Capaldi Zero. But we'll delay the fuck out of it before we're
carrying on
finally...
with as much Capaldi as possible.
Yeah, I'm sure there's an animated series out there. There's got to be a load of Big Finish stuff. We'll never stop.
There's got to be some fan fiction.
Yeah. But thank you so much for listening. I don't think I've got anything else to cover. I feel like I'm ending this prematurely, but I'm not.
I don't think so.
We're still doing better than Robots of Sherwood.
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, way better. Until the next time, Pete and I are blasting off into time and space.